So this what I don't understand. How does a non-Pacoima guy knows what a guy from Pacoima does in Pacoima?
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the? You are now in the Black Box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, a.k.a. BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Listen. Cheetah. Gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing. To be back in the Black Box. Black Box.
Relax, roll up as we randomly react to content in these YouTube streets. Yeah. It's time for R&R.
Smack with that hustle. Big shout out to my SPR, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the Black Box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
7 C's, 3 G's, navigated with ease. Come along on the journey with me, please. Y'all see the title. The Hoover's the last to the party. And now they got it cracking. A lot of disagreement and all shit. Just like so many others. But with no further ado, let's see what these three under the groove have been up to.
Welcome to another episode, everyone. Milk 7-4.
Damn, off top, this nigga did a hiatus. Came back talking about he didn't know how to do thumbnails. His thumbnails crispy. Setup looking crispy. He look like he got a new camera. I was in prison with this dude like 30 years ago. Shout out to my near China. Oh, my mama's upgrade looking Gucci over there, homie.
7-4 Hoover. Is he still from Hoover? We all know, most of you know, that Gumby from 9 Deuce Hoover went on No Jumper and said to Adam 22 that Milk is not from Hoover. The reasons he gave, a couple of them anyway, was that Milk was not contributing financially to the hood. When shit goes wrong, there's a funeral, a homie passes away, Milk isn't contributing to the funeral. And also he said that Milk is not in the hood. He hasn't been showing up. He's not hanging around over there. And so for those reasons and whatever other reasons he gave, he's not from Hoover. Why he would sit there and talk to Adam 22 about this, I don't know. Why all these dudes are sitting there talking to Adam 22 about this shit that they sitting there talking to Adam 22 about, I don't know. Someone.
Oh, my mama. I would never. And I've been there. I'm glad I have multiple appearances in that building. Quite a few. Go check it out. Search, I ain't talking to Adam about. Oh, my mama. Shout out Brother Tony, formerly known as OG Cartoon 53. Because I remember when I was going in that building on a regular basis, I tried to get him come up in there. He was like, man, Spider, you can interview me on Mars, on Skid Row, anywhere but there. I'm not going in that building. That's crazy. Corrupt Young Gotti, shout out to my cousin, Nightbud. Corrupt. He said the same thing. Spider, you can interview me anywhere but there.
What I do know is going to get hurt. I can even tell you who it is. And it's coming soon. This is why I myself have been staying out of the fray. I want no parts of it. I'm going to be careful about what I say.
Me too. Oh, wow.
Even now. And I don't want to get involved. I was going to do a video about all of this fake internet gangster stuff that's going on the internet. I mean, now you have all of these shock jocks is what I would call them, coming on the internet, these game bangers, trying to go viral by saying any and everything. The problem with that is that sooner or later, and it's going to be sooner rather than later, it's going to catch up to them. And I know this for a fact. And so for those reasons, I've stayed away. But I will address a couple of things. Now, you all have it wrong with the Gumby situation. I'll talk to Gumby myself and see if it's okay with him if I tell his story. I have heard him tell some of the story recently on the internet, Cam Capone and what have you. So maybe he's okay with it. I'm not sure. But I'll holler at him and see. I did a story on it, really. I just didn't mention his name when I spoke about the situation that happened with Gumby there in Calipatria State Prison. But I've seen multiple videos on the subject, and they all have it wrong. Some people are saying Gumby's from a different Hoover set. They're saying that it was over something that it was not over. And so I do want to sort of clarify that. But at the same token, I don't even want to get involved in that. But the situation with Milk, just to clear it up, because people have been asking me to speak on that, to speak on Young Hawk and some of the stuff he's been going through and saying here on the internet. I've been trying to stay away from it for good reason. Again, this is not a threat. This is just information. I'm just giving you information. Someone is going to come up missing playing these games. I know this to be certain. I don't want no parts of it. I'm staying away. The feds have made it clear that they are watching the YouTube channels. They're watching some of these podcasts. They said that in the RICO Act against Big U and Brick Baby.
The Fed quarters in particular, they're watching for show. Oh, my mama, they doing more than watching. They probably done dropped some bugs in that building.
Whoever the loose cannon in them, that they got some of their information from YouTube. So it would be foolish of me to come on here and speak about things that is ongoing cases, and that's what some of these dudes are doing. Now, getting back to Milk and Gumby. Now, Big Bub, OG Bub from 7-4 had a response to Gumby and saying that Milk wasn't from 7-4. And he said that Gumby was wrong for saying that. That Gumby did not have a right for going on No Jumper or anywhere else on the internet saying that Milk was not from 7-4. That he grew up with homies over there and he's been representing. And so basically, yeah, he's...
Well, I'll be there. Is that right? You don't say.
From 7-4, that no one person can make that call, especially...
Respectfully, all due respect, I know Milk ain't did a... Man, oh my mama.
Someone who's not from 7-4 and come on and say that Milk is not from Hoover, that he's not from 7-4 Hoover. I'm not going to get into Hoover politics. Who can, who cannot make that call, etc. That's just not my place. Again, I'm going to be careful. I'm going to let these fools go out here and do all of the foolish talking.
Foolish talking, that's what fools going to do. All about mama.
On YouTube, looking for views and clout. They have nothing else to offer. They have no other content. All they can do is be gang members, gang bangers, and try to speak crazy and go crazy. 4Extra started it. Now everybody trying to Crip Mac it.
Shout out 4Extras and Crip Mac. But me personally, I have no desire to be involved in no gang conversation online. On my mama, you can ask Alex Alonso. And I'm glad I have this for a reference, because otherwise you would just have to take my word. But when I first met Alex Alonso, when he first reached out to me and asked me to interview me on on his channel, he told me name his channel was Street Gangs. I said, bro, I'm finna start making myself visible again, but I'm not interested in going on no platforms called no Street Gangs. I mean, I got sons, that two 17-year-old sons and 18-year-old son. They don't know a father that is a gang banger. So I wasn't interested at a point in my life around 20, when was it, Alex, 2017, 18, something like that, when we first linked and he reached out to me. And it's so ironic because he was thinking on the same level, because he told me, he reached out to me like around this time of year, August or Thanksgiving, between August and Thanksgiving time. And he's like, well, you know what? I respect that. He said it's crazy because at the top of the year, I plan on changing my channel from Street Gangs to what you now see it, Street TV. And he said, so I'm going to just double back on you at the top of the year. And that's what he did, and we got it in. So I can relate to just the general his general perspective about just gangbang talk online. Never been my thing. Oh, my mama.
Now he's trying to follow in his footsteps and their footsteps, and everybody trying to go viral for being stupid. Oh, I gotta stay away from that.
Me too.
Milk is indeed from Hoover, bro. Period. Now, I'm not here to go against Gumby or any other Hoover for that matter. But Milk, and I haven't even talked to Milk. He doesn't know that I'm doing this video. It's not about that, bro. As I said, I was in a Los Angeles County jail with Milk, in the cell with him. So until Milk does something that disqualifies him from being from Hoover, something unforgivable, irreparable, a crime against a child, a crime against an elderly person, a crime against a woman, if he is a snitch or something like that, something that automatically disqualifies you from any game, until then, or until Milk says that he is not from Hoover. Until the sevenfold say that he's not from Hoover, which they have not, then Milk is indeed from Hoover.
Well, as much as you saying this on Milk's behalf, considering some of the things you said a little earlier about the people watching, I don't really know this gonna help or hurt or harm Milk. You dig it, lies? Or blah, 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 blah.
He's on the internet claiming Hoover. He's on the internet claiming the most hated game in the world. Damn what you heard.
Might be a blessing in disguise for them people to hear that. When they start coming down to allegations and charges, he might appreciate being classified as a non-member. Oh, my mama.
And so he's making himself a target just by doing that. He has to walk the streets as a known member from Hoover that he exposed himself as being, making himself, again, a target. So for him to put himself out there for Hoover Street, saying that I'm from Hoover Street, representing Hoover Street worldwide on the internet, then how can you take anything from him? He's not in the hood every day. Neither am I. So what? The other dude, was on the internet talking about, I'm in my community every day. I saw his Instagram on tight-ass jeans and shit. So what? You're in your community every day. What are you doing in your community? What are you doing? What have you done for black people? You ain't doing shit in the community. You're in the community every day, destroying it, adding to the destruction that is the black community. We need to line all of y'all up, put you all in the room and let the gas out. We got to start over, black people. Get rid of these people. They're poison to us. They're poison to the community. They're enemies to us. They're only killing black people. They ain't killing, no, they are afraid to even fight somebody else. But they will blow your head off in an instant for looking at them. These YNs, these fools, these idiots in the community where no one is safe. I'm in the hood, I'm in my community every day. Doing what? Destroying it. Your tight-ass jeans on. All these dudes' content, all their content is just 4 extras took his shit. 4 extras took his shit and wiped his ass 40 times. That's the content, bro. And get out of here. You're in your community. I'm not in my hood every day. I'm not over there. For what? 51 years old. The fuck I look like hanging out drinking Old English with my pants sagging. You have to grow. You have to develop at some point. It's foolish. Gang banging is over. It's stupid.
Especially with somebody younger than your kids. You correct. You would look like a fool, my brother.
No one wins. No one in the black community wins. We're unaliving one another for no reason. It's childish. It's infantile behavior. We need to grow up and do better. So I don't give a damn about you being on the internet talking about you and your community every day. We need to get your ass out of the community. Destroy your ass. You're a cancer to the community. Get the fuck out of the community. How about that? Getting back to Milk. He is indeed from Hoover. Because he represents it, bro, on the internet and right there in the Los Angeles County Jail. I don't care. If you was banging it in jail with all of the enemies wanting a piece of you, wanting your head, and you still did not denounce your gang. You still did not say, all right, man, I ain't from Hoover. Fuck it, I'm cool. Too many people want to fight me. Too many people want to swallow me.
I know Milk loving this nigga speaking up for him, man. He got to appreciate this. Some real homies on my mama.
The white boys after me. The blacks want me. I'm cool. I don't bang no more. He didn't do that. He kept on representing the hood. So how can you take that from him now? What has he done? Because he hasn't, that's his money. Whatever he's doing with his money is his business. So I disagree with that whole notion that because Milk is not contributing financially to the ghetto, that he's not a part of it. He can do whatever he wants to do with his money. He's the one that's earning it. I understand the sentiment that you got to give back, but you can't be pocket watching anybody. Now, again, this is not a shot against Gumby. Gumby, people have asked me, who is Gumby? Somebody asked me on my live last night, who is Gumby? Is he a reputable? Is he really like that, man? Because he been all over the internet sort of popping it. Yes, Gumby is an official. He's a reputable from Hoover, bro. He's official. He's a real one, to be sure. And again, the situation that he was involved in had nothing to do with someone trying to, take his manhood. No, y'all got it all wrong. And again, I may or may not clear that up. Just for the record, since it's already out here on the internet, but it's being misrepresented. And other than that, I'm not going to be involved in all this tic-tac and going back and forth, reporting on everything that's going on in these different neighborhoods. Yes, I talk about gang stuff. Indeed. No, I'm not a hypocrite. I talk about gang stuff, but I talk about stuff that happened in the past. In 1995 in prison. This is just to educate the public and hopefully prevent you from going there and getting involved in these situations. This is never to glorify it. But I'm not talking about who's pulling up to somebody's hood yesterday looking for a fight and all. You're just keeping a bunch of nonsense going. Whatever happened to peace? Sellouts. Milk is from Hoover. Milk is from 7-4 Hoover. And that's the bottom line. Period. He's been representing it in a correct way as far as I'm concerned. He hasn't did anything that can be considered sucker shit. Many people have. And they're still from their hood. So yeah, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Milk is from Hoover. Milk is from 7-4 Hoover. Just to answer that question, because many people have been asking that. And for me to speak on all of these different situations again that's going on. I'm not going to do that. But I did want to come on and say my piece about this particular situation involving Milk and the homie Gumby and whomever else that has something to say about Milk. I'm not going against anyone, but I am going to let it be known I am going to stand up for Milk in this sense because I was in the cell with him in the Los Angeles County Jail and he was representing, bro. I was there. I didn't read this shit in the book. I didn't see it in the movie. So-and-so didn't tell me about it. I was there. He was my cellie. Squabbling, getting packed out by whites, all because he was representing Hoover.
He was your cellie getting packed out by whites from Hoover? So was he getting packed out or was y'all getting packed out? I need some clarification, China.
So I'm not going to turn my back on him. He didn't turn his back on the homies when he got to the county jail. He was representing and stood up for it, took his licks. He took his licks. He ain't telling nobody, he ain't stopped banging. He took his licks, was still banging, and he's still banging now. Just because he in the hood every day, there's a lot of people that's not in the hood every day, bro. There's a lot of people. And more power to them, because it's stupid for you to be in your hood every day. It's dumb. It's not your hood. You can barely pay rent over there. damn sure don't own nothing. You barely paying rent. Dumbest shit ever. We gotta do better. Leave Milk alone. He from 7-4 Hoover. Bottom line, stay free, people.
SPI exclusive.
This is J.P. Banks Music.
Black Box Productions.
When you're sticking to the script, it's a lonely road. Before they left the hole and tanked the big homie told. He know the way this testimony hold. On that low foe, they gon' politic on him cold. SPI Bank EC for really though. Used to really go, ask my nigga Chili Mo. Had a cold gun game, crazy knuckle up. Bust on enemies with baby double up. Back and forth with the main streets on 98. Q97, me and Lil Johnny Ray. Posted up on Colton with a big ratchet. Way before Lil Wayne threw on that snitch jacket. Walked the yard with Slim Bag, what up Big Drac? Gave them back they L cuz you did that. Love my lokes even if we don't interact. Lil Mont, Baby Psych and Lil Black. EC. 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 EC.
SPI
EC.
exclusive.
97th Street, smack dead in the Middle East. Fuck the police for King Ron and Lil Reese. Tell the truth, SP3 never lack rhymes. Sometimes feel I might die behind my rap lines. We ain't in Malibu now, we in Maui. Baby Pie, EC, Bear, me and Wowie. Tico, Kiko, EC Red. Still can't believe Frankie and CC dead. Come to putting in work, did more than a little dirt. Airbrush shirt. Big Milk, Lil Merc, Lil Box, Baby Ant, both souls, all the coops. First Street to 24 when we call the troops. Lost a legend when we buried Bug. Coach love to the riders that carry cuz, never seen it coming. Was a little foul, still took heart though, my hat off to Lil Owl. EC. 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 EC.
Baymax Business.
EC. Big Spider and Lil Spider both got an Ezel. Tiny Spider got 19, rest in peace, Ezel. Shouts to the females representing EC. The brownies to the quotas, rest in peace, TT. Big Tommy son on the 7, that's Stay Pops. Me and mine never bow down to J-Box. And that's the coldest crip a nigga ever met. Coldest crip I ever heard about, better yet. 33rd Neverary, only time a nigga ran. On the land, go ask my nigga Ran. ECG unit, came up a little show. Got told on by that nigga Lil Show. Went on TV, the homies did BT Ugly. Got love for Infinite and Lil EC Buzzy. For death though, that mean to my dying day. EC, that's all I've been trying to say. EC. 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 EC.
Black Box Productions.
EC.
Neighborhood Eastside ECG gang. ECG unit grip. It ain't no joke. EC's move evil on the east side, nigga. East side, nigga. Evil east side, nigga. EC's move evil on the east side, nigga. East side, nigga. Evil east side, nigga.
East Coast Crips, we enough to clap the gun. All day, every day, we bust a gun. And when there ain't nothing left, we clap for fun. This how we do it on the west side. Sitting low, 6-4, slamming car doors, got that money on the floor. Bitch, get low, do that thing like you know. what you here for? This how we do it on the west side.
I'm a warrior, and you just a warrior. And the thought of war and warrior, nigga. I got kush for days, keep keys in K's. Push 6-4, 6-1s, deuces and trays. I know y'all must have thought that I was like these others, but I promise we ain't nothing like each other. Me and my homies don't even like each other. All our daddies ain't shit. We all might be brothers. It started in a 6-pack, shit went bad. Jeopardized these 12 strong clicks we had. It seems out here love ain't nothing to lose. Cause after that, it was bustin' with us and the Q's. 11-8 to 190s, back block to block. 8-9 to 7-6, they red Glock for Glock. That was then, this is now, and it's all to the good. That's the way I get down, low, it's all for the hood.
East Coast Crips, we love to clap the gun. All day, every day, we bust a gun. And when there ain't nothing left, we clap for fun. This how we do it on the west side. Sit low, 6-4, slamming car doors, got that money on the floor. Bitch, get low, do that thing like you know what you here for. This how we do it on the west side.
I'm a EC banger, nigga, this my hood. But be ashamed of the unit, loc, I wish I would. This ECGUNIT. You don't like that, I do you like an enemy. Any nigga from the land that been out of town, no, it ain't nothing in the world like getting out of town, though. Respect the connect, the light reflect off the neck. Act like you wanna step, you get that check to your neck. I'm a bonafide rider, run a check through the set. Everybody knows Spider, I'm a vet with a rap. Axe double up, Deco, dope and your docked on. How many enemigos a nigga done knocked on? Smoke kush by the pound, I ain't with that stress. From the evil east side of the big bad west, where the sea rolls, I'ma just slam these doors, count zeros and continue to ram these hoes.
East Coast Crips, we love to clap the gun. All day, every day, we bust a gun. And when there ain't nothing left, we clap for fun. This how we do it on the west side. Sit low, 6-4, slamming car doors, got that money on the floor. Bitch, get low, do that thing like you know what you here for. This how we do it on the west side.
Squares tripping East Coast, West Coast, and then I see this niggas just like me out in NYC. I can't tell you everything you wanna know about the homies, but out here, every gang know about the homies. We can talk about Calipat and how we handle that. Snitches and bitches, quick is how we handle rats. I don't speak like Big Merc, tell them suckers over here on the sim. I'm young Melvin Butler, been hitting licks, getting niggas in the dice game. Big Rolex chain, way before the ice game. Still hit the khakis with the heaviest starch. Pushing low key at dark when the Chevy is parked. Elite sold the Delamo, I fuck with the grapes. And I keeps me a bomb hole, but fuck with the scrapes. I regulate the little lows, passing out heats. So keep it all street when they ask about me.
East Coast Crips, we love to clap the gun. All day, every day, we bust a gun. And when there ain't nothing left, we clap for fun. This how we do it on the west side. Sit low, 6-4, slamming car doors, got that money on the floor. Bitch, get low, do that thing like you know what you here for. This how we do it on the west side.
Snake Wood Net Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
It was SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
Spider Low, Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the? Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Blood, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke. Spider Loke, cuz. Nate Blood on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Side Crip.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my
continue.
competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
You are now in the Black Box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!
If you like that one, you'll love the one on your screen. That's what YouTube thinks. So go ahead and let me know in the comments if they was right. Oh, my mama, Jeter.